Dallas Cowboys have once again been eliminated from the playoffs prior to the NFC Championship game. Right or wrong, a lot of public blame has fallen on Dak Prescott. I want to highlight some plays from this game to determine if this blame is warranted or if Dak is unfairly being blamed for this loss. On this first play, Dak is looking to get the ball to his top option, CeeDee Lamb, on this deep over route. At the back of his drop, we can see he's not open. He's bracketed between three different defenders. Dak is going to locate open grass, climb the pocket, and create distance from pressure. Dak is going to keep his eyes up while climbing the pocket and locate T.Y. Hilton on this comeback route with separation from his defender. Dak is going to get the ball out to T.Y. Hilton on the sideline from the far hash. This is not an easy throw at all. From the end zone angle, we can see Dak's eyes go right to that over. He sees it's covered, climbs the pocket, quickly sees C.S. Hilton, and rips this ball from the far hash to the sideline. This was a good way for Dak to open the game up for the Cowboys. On the next play, the ball's going to end up going to CeeDee Lamb here on this whip route, but let me show you how we got there. The ball is snapped, and when Dak gets to the back of his drop, he's going to look at this shallow hitch route, but he's going to see that the linebacker is going to make a break on this route. He target glances the middle linebacker to locate him, then works his way back to this whip route. He puts the ball right on Lamb's face mask as he comes out of his stem with good ball placement. This was another good play by Dak Prescott, but one I want you to keep in the back of your head because we will see this play again later in the video. Moving on to the next play, this is Dak's first interception. At the back of his drop, he has nowhere to go with the ball. With pressure closing in on him, he forces his ball to the outside on this stop route, but the defender is all over it. The defender undercuts the route and comes up with the interception, setting the 49ers up 1st and 10 in the Dallas red zone. From the red zone angle, we see Dak come back across the field to the stop route late. I don't even think that he sees this defender, leading to the critical mistake made by Dak. Where this ball should have gone, if you didn't see it, was right here to this check down. Dak has to know where his outlets are in any given situation like this. Unfortunately for Dak, Dak does not utilize his outlet. He forces this ball and essentially hands the 49ers easy points on the board. On this play, I want to highlight Dak's rushing ability, specifically in the red zone. He hasn't used his legs as much since his season-ending ankle injury a few years ago, but the ability is still there and he still utilizes them in opportunities like this. Dak is a plus athlete and has the ability to pick up first downs or make plays in the red zone just like this one. The next play is Dak's only touchdown of the game. It's a simple play action to the left with a late route by the tight end. As you can see, Dalton Schultz is going to engage with his edge rusher, then disengage and make himself available for Dak. The timing here is perfect and results in an easy touchdown. On the next play, Dak again shows his mobility. At the back of his drop, no receivers have achieved any significant separation. He also realizes this is a man coverage defense, which means there are no eyes on the quarterback with the exception of this safety. The safety is 30 yards downfield, and Dak knows that he can pick up this first down before the safety can get to Dak. He puts his foot in the ground, climbs the pocket, and takes off. This was a good 10-yard run for a first down, where he sensed and reacted to pressure really well. On this next play, we're going to be looking at another whip route. Here, this is ran by CeeDee Lamb. As Lamb is still in the stem and leaving his break, this is when the ball needs to be out. Instead, Dak is late getting the ball out, and now his receiver is bracketed between two defenders. The defensive back on the back side of the route undercuts this route and comes up with the big interception. Dak was late on this play. The ball needs to be out right here when Lamb was having outside leverage of Fred Warner and no help on his backside. Instead, Dak separated his arm late to make this throw, well after Lamb is out of his break. Yes, he maintained and even extended his separation from Warner. However, now he's moving right into the backside defender's zone. This ball is going to get deflected, sent into the air, and intercepted by Fred Warner. Dak was late on this throw, and you cannot be late over the middle. This interception was on Dak, and he made the mistake at a very unideal time for the Cowboys while they were in scoring position. On the next play, we have a go route up top versus a single high safety look. When I let this roll, you'll see that the single high safety doesn't get the depth that he needs to defend this go route. CeeDee Lamb is going to get a free release, stack his defensive back, and Dak is going to see that he has an opportunity to take a deep shot. He loads up and delivers the ball to CeeDee Lamb for a huge gain. This was a big play at a much needed point in the game by two of Dallas's biggest playmakers, and they came through when it mattered. The next play is a missed opportunity for a touchdown. To the bottom of the screen, there's going to be an arrow route and a post corner. The arrow route is open, yes, but shortly after he makes his throw, Dalton Schultz is going to be wide open, possibly for a touchdown. Dak wasn't able to see Schultz coming open on this post corner route, but this is definitely a play when watching the film he's going to have circled in big red marker as a missed opportunity that could have changed the result of this game. On the last play, I just don't know what's going through his mind here. The pocket begins to break down, and he rolls out, but he nearly takes a safety here. The ball needs to be thrown away. Rather, Dak tries to lower his shoulder and bounce past him. Fortunately for Dak, he was able to do this and get the ball out of his hands to stop the clock, but this was almost an absolute disaster for Dallas. This play was really head-scratching for me, as I really struggled to understand what the logic was behind him doing what he was doing. Just throw the ball away, save the time on the clock, and live to fight another down. In all, to answer the question surrounding Dak, is he their franchise quarterback? Yes. I still think Dak is a plus starting quarterback in the NFL. Did he have his best game against the 49ers? No, absolutely not. But the 49ers are a good defense. Dak lost Pollard during the game, and Dak had not had the receiving weapons this year that he's been used to. In my opinion, the Amari Cooper trade was atrocious and never should have happened, and he should still be on this team. But that's not what happened, and that's not the reality that we're living in. I would like to see Dallas draft a wide receiver early in the 2023 NFL draft and retool this offense and get more firepower at the wide receiver position. With a retooled offense, I think that the Cowboys have a chance to get back to this point and possibly farther next year. I still believe in Dak. I think you should too, but tell me what you think. Is Dak still the guy for the Cowboys? Should he be the starter next year? Should they try to trade him? You tell me your thoughts. I'd love to hear how you feel, but that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you liked the content. Until next time, peace.